fracture the light. You can't help but shine. And I know that you carry the world on your back, but look at you tonight. The lights, your face, your eyes, exploding like fireworks in the sky. Set fire! Touching in your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body. Look what we found, karma reached out into our hearts and pulled us to our feet now. You know the truth is, we could disappear anywhere as long as I got you there. When the sun dies, till the day shines. When I'm with you, there's not enough time. You are my spring flower, watching you bloom wild. We are surrounded, but I can only see the lights. Your face, your eyes, exploding like fireworks in the sky. Pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body. You're glowing. You're glowing. You color and fracture the light. Look at you tonight. Set fire. ਉਂਗੜਾ ਚ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਦਨਕ ਫਿਰਦੀ ਕੀ ਵੇ ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਦੋਨਾੜਾ ਉਤੇ ਨੀਲਮ ਜੜੇ ਚਮ 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 ਕੇ ਸਿਤਾਰੇ ਵਰਗੀ touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I can do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chum chum ke sitaree wali touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I can do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chum ke sitaree wali body while you're pushing on me.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. How is everybody? And hello, Mr. Stretch. How are you? What a damn day. Oh my God, Mandy, that's hilarious. So, today has been, I know. I could listen to that song all day, every day. All day, every day. It doesn't matter what kind of mood you're in. That gets you out of it, in my personal opinion, at least for me. I can literally be having like the worst day ever and then listen to that and I'm fine. Yes, Delta, I did meet my percentage and went a little bit under, so I'm excited about that. Thank you very much. So interestingly enough, from my understanding, so fill me in, have things been out of control over here since I went to TikTok? Because, you know, I've been gone for 2 hours, and over here, usually, if you're gone for that length of time, then usually all hell has broke loose, and some people have gotten stupid, and you know how that goes. I hadn't been here either. I have no clue. It's a good one. Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm trying to get this pulled up. It is like a jungle. It really is um like a jungle. Well, imagine that. Speaking of the absolute devil, guess who just went live? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Like, seriously, do they sit around and wait until I go live? Because now I'm starting to sound like, blowjob bimbo. Do they just sit around and wait for me to go live and then go live? Are they hoping that by some miracle, um, people from over here are going to congregate there? I mean, and the funny thing is that I literally never go live at the same time, ever. Because I finish my battles on TikTok and then I do whatever I have to do. I was actually catching up on the Idaho 4 stuff, and then I went and threw for Junior for a battle, and then I came here. So, what the hell? Seriously, though, y'all, this is ridiculous. I'm like, are you hiding in the bushes? You hiding in the bushes waiting? What are y'all doing? That's what I'm saying. This is so dumb. And they're so bad at this. Legitimately so bad at this. Dumb as dried dog shit. Well, I guess so. Throbby says somebody named Bonnie responded to him. After August 8th, I can chat more. Gotcha. Fill me in privately, please. Well, hell, I may as well, I reckon, stream it. Hang on. Amy, if you, Tiffany, anybody wants to come up, there's the link. No, their cornbread sure shit ain't done in the middle. They like, I don't even know. I've got too many people messaging me at one time. I don't know why he thinks I care. Well, that's not what I wanted. That's what I've been doing, Chili Bear. Hang on, y'all. Oh, there's no doubt. There's absolutely no doubt. You already knew that. You already knew that. All right. Well, he has a whole 35 people watching. Wow. Yep. Nope. Ew. Ew. And of course, somebody's already over there snitching. The Witness Protection Club person is already over there snitching.
Hi, everybody.
So, I was just listening to Amy on Natasha's panel. Yeah, you're lying, Amy. Hey, Oscar, has it Oscar stayed the night at my house? He's been here all day. Has anybody knocked on my door, Oscar?
No,
The police? Oh, Amy said the police came.
no, there's no.
No, nobody, Amy.
Because
Not one person.
hours, there was nobody knocking
Yep.
on the door. No, there's no fucking way.
Hey, Beck Del Real. Well, actually, Amy seems to forget that everything in this building is recorded. So let's just go here. The only person that has called at the front door, well, there's Oscar getting access, and it takes a picture because we have cameras at my front door, Amy. I live in a secure building, honey. Where's the police? Not there. That's all today. Oh, and there's some of my hookups in the past. Do you see a phone call? Nope. No police officer. Amy, here's the thing, honey. You could sit there and threaten all you want to. I'm contacting your DA. Well, that doesn't fucking matter. You're harassing a rape victim.
Oh my God.
And Amy, didn't you say Bonnie got fired? Do you guys remember when Nikki was having this problem and reached out to Amy's stepdad? She said Bonnie, the secretary, got fired. Well, Bonnie responded to me today, honey. Hold on.
Where's that screen grab, y'all, of where he said he would lie?
Thought she... And he is taking my messages, by the way, folks, just so you know. There's my response. Got a response from Bonnie. Keep lying, honey, because I could prove you wrong every time. And I would love for you, Natasha, every single person that I have recorded.
Drama After Dark. I'm not streaming, dumbass. I'm streaming the audio. It's not the same. Don't you have a dick to suck somewhere? The nursing home. Eh? Oh, yes, he's live right now. And they're reporting over there that you're in the chat. Mm-hmm. And of course, they're all watching me too, because this is what they do. He literally went live after I did. I guess he thought that that was going to help his numbers, because he doesn't pay attention to numbers. But he has 49 people. 49 people watching. And again, do you think I give a fuck if you report it? Strike it, baby, strike it. I'll just be right back with another one because I got 100 already ready to go live. I saw. Striking me is going to do absolutely nothing. I don't know how many times I have to tell them. I'm not them. People are going to watch me whether you take my channels down or not, because I'll just come right back and the same people will be back in my chat. Thank you, Jackie. 49 people who don't like me, not that like you. Well, it's interesting, Robbie, that you just said that because, and of course I'm going to counter it. So it'll be back up in 10 days. So what are you going to do? Take this channel down for a few days? Bitch, I got 50 others. Did you not learn the last time when you put your petty ass little, she's gone, go touch grass, painting your fingernails? And Amy just sent me proof of the police going to your home. If you're here, please put a 1 in the chat. And can one of the mods count them, please? I'm just curious. Let's see how many people out of 194 actually say they're here. Hello, everybody. Quite a few, quite a few. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, because this has gotten them all kinds of ass chapped, don't forget my fund scrolling across the bottom. I'm trying to match Scotty's fund, my Natasha to the casino fund. Tip a bitch. Hey, D. Lonnie. Got it, Mama 4. $94. Oh, they're live at the same time, Mama Stone? Miracles, y'all. Miracles. Oh, he ended and the other one decided to go live. See? They cannot go live at the same time. Thank you, Rachel. This shit is comical. Comical at this point. You cannot make this shit up, y'all. He has to end his before she can go live because the 49 people that are there might not go to hers. This shit is hilarious. I'd hate to know I was this pathetic that I had to literally wait for somebody else to end their live before I could go live on mine. I'll tell you one damn thing. I don't give a fuck who's live. If I want to go live, I'm going live whenever I want to go live. If I get a wild hair up my ass and I want to get on here and talk about whatever, then I'm going to do it. Damn. Damn, damn, and damn. Well, of course she wears the breeches. His vagina's on his head. Legitimately. I've said this for 2 days now. He has a whole ass 1990-ish vagina on his head. He sure ain't gonna wear them up there. And he keeps his dick out taking pictures and posting them on Twitter. So he ain't got no britches on down there. Where's he wearing them? They're barking over there. I don't know how long his live lasted. I don't know. Let's finish.
Recordings making fun of me being raped.
I'm so
I would
sick of
love
hearing
to
this shit.
show a judge that bitch.
I'm so sick of hearing this.
Hey, Kat. Hey, Siren. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Lakin.
Well, the reason I said a 1990-ish vagina is because that landing strip that he has on his head that looks like he's got a patch of dirty cotton candy, pretty certain that landing strips went out in the 90s. And how can you make fun of somebody's sexual assault that they've now came back and said didn't really happen? How? 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 No, he did not. I didn't even see him show his camera. Yeah, I don't know nothing about them. I don't know nothing about no Brittany J. Other than she's a dumb bitch and can kiss my fat white ass. She needs to take care of her roach problem and wash her fucking hair before she has the audacity to talk about any damn body else. Well, Pocket saying that's exactly what he did. Because if you remember, he announced his SA the morning after he was on an all-night rant with Dickie the Dickless over there. And I never mocked anything. I said that his reckless behavior, I was very surprised that it hadn't happened before. And that I did not believe him. How that is mocking it is beyond me. But, you know, to each their own. Because with him, the titty baby bitch that he is, and Oscar's sawed off little ass is legitimately like a little chihuahua. Oh my God. You can't believe anything the man says. Nothing. I literally last night was able to prove with actual receipts, his own mouth, mind you, that he lied twice. He lied about wishing SA on my granddaughter and my female relatives. And he also lied about saying publicly, now come on, I'm so over this shit.
When was this one? Was this just recently?
Like 5 seconds after I went live, he went live. I guess he waited till I went live, and then he went live.
He's not triggered much, huh?
You think?
Oh, I need to mute for a minute.
Shit balls. Okay, now why does Junior look like he's about to cry? Can somebody please find me where he said that it was just a bad hookup? Please. Somebody send me the clip of where he says that it was just a bad hookup and it wasn't an SA. Not Stretch. Oh yeah, the driveway dick, blowjob bimbo. She waited until Robbie finished his 10-minute live, and then she went live.
Wait, that's not like anti-Lycan Legion. If that's not really Lycan, you can block that person, you guys.
And also, he wrenched Lycan.
Calling her honey implies that she's sweet. Hey, Ruth Ann. Amy showed a private message from Bonnie to Dave from his office that her mother sent her. Not good. Exactly, Nikki. Oh, okay, Lycan. Hold on, I'm just going to do this so that because I think that happened last time.
Thank you, Native, for the cash out.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. So yeah, Amy, if a police officer showed up at my door, I would go into my notepad and show him every single clip of you guys fucking making fun of rape. That's what I would do.
Like they give a shit about
Amy's
somebody making fun of
Robbie,
a rape.
You're fucked. You're not supposed to be doing the same thing you got arrested for. Well, first of all, bitch, I'm not. I got arrested for pouring fucking White Claw all over my carpet in my house and trashing it. So get your fucking facts straight, because you don't know shit.
Why would you get arrested for doing that in your own house?
But when you sit there and you do what you've been doing, Amy, I've had enough. And you're doing it in the name of your senator stepfather who does not talk to you. And I'm going to prove that. So you can be all up in arms all you want to. Y'all can reach out to my parents, have them on panels, but I can do it with receipts. Okay? Hey, witness. Is Dan a troll? I don't see a Dan. I don't even see him. I don't. Hold on. Yeah, they're not showing up on my StreamYard, so probably. So, is Robbie aware his ex is in Natasha's chat right now? It's probably a troll. So,
It wasn't a troll.
this woman, okay,
It wasn't a troll. I was literally texting him while he was in the chat. Keep thinking it. Dumbass.
they can come on. They can, and by the way, Natasha said, "Oh, and I'll show the DA where he said he wished sexual assault on a 2-year-old." Well, see, the thing about the difference between the law, Natasha, and YouTube is you can lie on YouTube and you can stretch the truth. And the truth is, you fucking were making fun of me being raped repeatedly. So I said, I hope one day you feel the same way. And I stand by that. And I don't care how karma gets you. I don't care how God shows you, but one day he will. And I stand by that statement.
Not what you
Regardless
said
of
at all.
your granddaughter, you, whoever, God
You
doesn't
said,
let you
I
get away with
hope
doing
your
the shit that you
granddaughter
do.
goes through the same thing and you have to deal with it.
Yesterday, he said he didn't say it at all.
Yeah.
But now that I've proved that he's a lying sack of shit with his own words, now tonight he doubles down and says he doesn't regret it. Here's the thing, Robbie. I don't care what you wish. And I don't care how much you blaspheme, because that's exactly what you did about God, because that's not how God works. And I realize that you have such a warped sense of self that you couldn't possibly understand an actual relationship with God. You worship the devil, and the devil has got you wrapped up. There is nothing about you that is godly in any way, shape, or form. And you can continue to delude yourself and those dumbasses in your chat, because they don't really believe you either, which they might. They're just that fucking stupid, especially that damn Ruth Ann and Witness Protection. The two of them together are dumber than boxes of hair, covered in boxes of rocks. And as I've said before, we don't worship the same God. Me saying that I do not doubt that your reckless behavior has led to what happened to you is not mocking you. That is stating my opinion. Me saying that I don't believe it happened isn't mocking it. It's stating an opinion. And what did you just say? That you could do things on YouTube that you can't everywhere else? You can lie here? See, I didn't lie. I said exactly how I felt. You're the liar. And you just admitted that, which we already knew, because we've proved that you've lied repeatedly.
And how do you build the fallacy around yourself and not catch yourself having built the same one for Natasha? If you're saying that these YouTube rules keep what you said okay, how does that go for everybody else?
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He doesn't even realize the shit that comes out of his mouth. Absolute idiot.
Without having some sort of moment where he's going to put you in that person's shoes. Thank you for being a member for 50 months, Beck Del Real.
Yeah, I'm sure they're regretting that.
What is 8-8? More info after 8-8. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, he's probably, maybe that's like divorce stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
No, I think that's a
But
white
see,
supremacist
Natasha
thing
sticks her
since he's a
nose
Nazi.
nonstop in my fucking business and puts it on display. But I already told you guys what you're not gonna fucking do is like insert yourself and just see an opportunity like, oh, Robbie got in trouble with the law, so we're just gonna abuse that. No, you're not. No, you're not.
We could
Oh,
if we
there's
wanted to.
Oscar. Thank you, Oscar. You little slut. So once again, just to prove Amy is a fucking liar,
Isn't Oscar the one that said
these are the
siren
calls to my front
R-worded
door
him?
today. She's lying. There's no police. And Oscar's, what, you were on my couch all afternoon? Has anybody knocked on our door?
No, nobody.
Yeah,
That's what
nobody.
he sounds like.
She's like, Robbie's a pussy. He's not answering the door. That's because nobody's at my door, Amy. And if they were, I would show them exactly your behavior that you fucking do to me online.
Nobody cares.
About
You
being
titty
raped.
baby bitch. He is
Hey,
literally like the biggest titty baby bitch I have ever witnessed. And that is saying something because I've seen a lot of titty baby bitches in my lifetime. But this little sawed off sack of freaking vagina head has legitimately, he is the biggest whiny baby titty I've ever listened to. His voice sounds like Kermit the freaking Frog. He's ridiculous. Whine, whine, whine. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. My essay. I'm going to show the police that somebody made fun of me because I'm a big pussy. And I'm wearing one on my head. I can't, y'all. I can't. I don't know what he sounds like. He sounds like somebody's crushed his balls.
He's got 11.8K subscribers, but only 190 people watch that.
Yeah. Well, there were only 39 people in there when he went live.
That's a fucking embarrassing ass ratio.
No, but they don't care about numbers, remember? And the reason they don't is because they don't have any. He has completely, single-handedly ruined whatever channel he ever had. And he's stuck with the dregs and still thinks he's...
Yeah.
I don't even know what. Hang on, somebody just sent me something. Take the wheels for just a minute.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to say that I think that what Robbie doesn't realize is that no one has trusted him since the Mexi debacle. After all of the assumed time and years and they're best friends and go to the mat for each other through the hard times and all this shit, and then for him to just reveal very private personal shit about Mexi with unprovoked, mind you. There was nothing sitting on Mexi's channel saying one word about Robbie at all. So there is no, this was a retaliation and I had been provoked to do this. You made me do this, Mexi. Yeah, Becky too. Well, I got my headphones on. I can't hear my voice. I can hear them in the headphones. It's fucking weird. But the Watts Islanders all knew that this was a toxic individual and stopped sharing any genuine intel with this creep show after that. Even Armchair Detective stopped talking to him. And that guy's as vile as they come. And he was like, well, you know, we're going to do this little weird game show thing over here where people go around the Watts Island and grab a flag or something or whatever that little weird ass game show shit he was doing. And Robbie was going to be a part of that in some kind of way. I have no idea how. And then that was gone. And I don't think his name was ever mentioned ever again on Armchair Detective. It's pretty bad when he's got literally people who will lie and say that they're psychiatrists and shit that come onto his channel. And even he's not trusting you. Oh, watch out for that, Robbie. He fucked over the Mexi guy. He never came back from it.
Okay. So I have a clip that I'm going to play. And if anybody has that clip of him saying that his essay was not an essay, I need it.
Gotta be out there somewhere.
I love you.
So this is a clip that he gave or he sent to Amy, and this clip honestly says anything anybody needs to know about who he is and what he's capable of.
I love you, Siren. Thank you for letting me use your StreamYard, but guess what, bitch? Fuck you. No fucking raw silverware for no fucking reason. Fuck you, bitches, who think you're gonna control who the fuck I is, what the fuck I do, who the fuck I hate, or who, or whatever. I will fucking come for you. Listen, if anybody knows anything, know this. Know this. This is important.
This dude's high.
Unnecessary consequence or anything I feel will be returned 20 million billion gazillion
Please, Space
times
Monster.
worse in your direction. And I'm a good actor. I'll make it look like an accident. Or, oh my god. Try me, cunt. Fuck off. Nobody is fucking afraid of you, especially when we know how to act. Cunt. Now, fuck off.
No, Lynn, it's not slowed down. So that right there shows you just exactly what he's capable of. Let me see if this is it.
It's just crazy, the rumors that people come up with. So if she did just want to keep it on the down low, I don't blame her.
Right.
Even if she lied, I would lie. Because I'd rather people believe something else than actually pry into what's actually going on in my life.
Wow.
Deny, deny, deny. Call your parents, Robbie. None of us are going to do it for you.
Well, according to him, his parents will lie for him too. I wonder if he still thinks that.
Uh-huh.
That didn't work out very well. You know, because somebody had to have called them and put them up to come in on panel. They couldn't have possibly made the decision to do that themselves.
See, I'll believe his opinion on that when he's called them and they've told him that themselves. Because they won't. Until you say, Robbie, my parents told me that they were reached out to and taken over there, then that's just your opinion, your theory. Whether you accept what we say over here or not. Because according to you, you don't speak with them. So how would you know?
Exactly. Let me play this last. I think there's 2 minutes left.
Debbie doll.
And there's another nutter.
Yeah. Did you see what Aurora said? Big slut.
Dropped you, Mama. Their siren didn't move to Colorado.
Nikki has a little story for you guys later when she goes live. We were doing a tutorial. And Oscar was pumping his penis up in my penis pump.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Let's see.
So Amy, are you live or no?
Yeah, I'm live
Oh yeah.
still.
So Amy claims that she sent them this morning?
Yeah, she said she sent the police to my house today. And they were knocking and I wasn't answering.
Nah. I didn't hear nothing though.
No. And Amy, I live in a secure building. So the phone call would come through my security system that I just showed on the screen.
Because for a cop to get it.
There's no one calling in.
For
Nobody.
to get into your building, like let's say you call the police, right?
Yeah.
You have to get it through the security, right? You just have to like.
Yeah, you have to buzz. You have to be buzzed in.
Yeah,
And even if they
police.
did get in and knock on the door, I think you would have heard it. You were sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, because
You were in the
I woke up,
living
like,
room.
I woke up like 3 p.m. and I didn't. Nothing. No.
Wyoming says, "Pump it up, Oscar."
My
I
God.
bet she does.
Oh, I will be striking you, Natasha, as soon as I get
Nope.
off of here.
Don't care.
But Oscar and I are going to enjoy pizza. I'm going to go strike Natasha. And I hope you guys have a good night. I just wanted to prove the lies once again. And
He proved absolutely nothing as usual. Abso-fucking-lutely nothing did he prove.
No. I didn't hear
Nothing.
receipt one. I heard him say he has receipts, but wow. Yeah.
Where are those receipts? Because I didn't see them.
Show us your security thingy saying no activity all day. It doesn't matter if you show that you have one.
This is what I'm saying.
Other
This
than that,
doesn't even make any sense. Pocket saying, you wonder if Wyoming has a peen pump? Well,
well, that was the tutorial. They were showing her how to use it.
probably. I would say that is probably a very high likelihood that probably so. Thank you very much to the person who sent me a cash out. I appreciate it very much. Yes, his proof was a crazy midget sleeping on his couch who sucks a dick that's mounted on a wall. And then also he showed a phone call record to his house. I'm not sure how that is supposed to prove anything, but to each of their own. Okay, so tonight her title is no, absolutely not. Okay, well, let's see.
This will be Shakespeare.
I thought you had a wrench, Will.
Can't wait. Now this is 6 minutes into the live. And there's silence. The police did make a record of the call and the visit, and Amy has it, and she just showed it to me.
You mean someone with an actual receipt? How novel. Although he just said that, he'd rather lie than let anybody know what's really going on.
Still silence, y'all. Oh, only 45 made the transition over there? No, I did not see Space Monster's comment. Oh, yes, I did. About what date it was? I have no idea. I have no idea when he said it. Sometime after he claimed he was assaulted. Her live stream is literally playing. This is 8 minutes in and nothing has been said.
She had to finish her game of Minesweeper. Not Minecraft, but the good old Minesweeper.
This is crazy. Well, you're right
true.
about that.
Pocket
It's still
fan.
silent.
Yeah, this is the
It's
interesting part for streams. This is the
crazy.
tolerable part.
I didn't even look at it, but that doesn't surprise me any, Amy.
So, nobody's going to comment. That is fine. That is fine because I'm just going to rage out completely.
Oh, right. This will be new.
I'm in the worst fucking mood.
I know,
ever.
right?
And everybody could get
Wow.
dragged. I don't give a shit.
Okay. We've all been there. That says a lot.
So what did I do today? Well, I spent many
Rage.
hours, like 3,
Shit.
maybe more,
Rage time.
fighting with people all fucking day.
Oh, who would that
All
be?
day, because people don't know how to act. And
I
I don't
thought
know
you
what the
had
fuck
real
is going on
friends.
with. Actually, I think I should be careful because I don't want to give out too much information. Hold on.
She doesn't want to give out too much information. Well, that would be a miracle.
Well, I think she's already revealed that she doesn't have real friends. She wasn't online fighting. So they don't like you either.
Nobody
Oh,
likes her. I can't. She literally goes live and nobody's talking. I have been busy all damn day.
She wonders why she can't get anybody to. I mean, your shit says live, and half the time someone clicks on it, there's nothing. And they're like, oh, someone must have went butt live and accidentally hit stream.
This mess is crazy. Hey, Susan. Shug, what are you doing?
Let Glenn up when you're going to do this.
Go live.
Oh, God.
Jesus, somebody. Bill?
You got Glenn.
Somebody.
Give the boy the damn microphone. Let him do the raging while you collect your stuff from your email or something.
I don't know what she's doing.
She could at least like play some fucking music or something.
Something. Damn, at least I do my intros over and over. This is ridiculous.
Right.
Dead ass silent for 15 minutes. And we're not talking about just a few moments. Like, legitimately. Oh, yes, Rachel. She said, oh, okay, nobody's going to say anything. I'm just going to hear rage out anyhow. And then now there's silence again.
Mm-hmm.
If this is your idea of raging out.
Yeah. She almost slipped up and told on the fact that her neighbors are outside in her front yard holding picket signs. Stop sucking dick in the driveway. This is not a whorehouse. Yeah.
Is it the same neighbor that clocked her in the tooth? I mean,
the tooth. Hello. The 1 tooth. That's all we hit.
No, this is ridiculous. Still silence. This is like a record.
This is like when Johnny Fever would fall asleep at therapy in Cincinnati.
Something.
Oh,
Listen,
sorry.
I have some.
Well, don't let us interrupt.
To say tonight. Okay.
Rage out, girl. Go for it.
I had such a fucked up day that I'm surprised I'm not in jail right now.
Oh,
I'm surprised
really?
it
Do
wasn't
tell.
my door the police were knocking at today.
Ooh, you admit they went to
Robbie's.
Robbie's.
So don't expect anything fucking riveting. I'm raging right now. But that's what's happening. So I'm going to take you guys back. We're going to start at the beginning. This is what I've been dealing with my mom. And like, so she passed away March the 30th. She paid her rent for April, which means that her rent was paid for April and May, meaning that we had 2 months to completely empty her apartment. Now that obviously shouldn't be difficult to do. Hold on, I gotta get my chat up. So I think we got about 80% of her things out within like the first 10 days. And then it was around that. It was, 10 days I was there. And then I came home. And the plan was that at some point I was going to go back and finish. Obviously, it's not like I can just go over there and at any time. But anyways, my plan was to have the rest of the things out
Yeah.
of the
You don't have a
apartment by the end
car?
of May and have everything cleaned up and, properly.
That's what I'm saying.
So, which would have
Tell
happened.
Scotty.
Um,
Oh,
June is
I
over,
forgot.
right?
except I'm trying to think. So May we were busy. It was a crazy. May is always crazy. From April to May, it's there's birthdays and a lot of birthdays and shit like that. So
You're
my
kidding.
plan was to like I said, have everything done by the last weekend of May. So, anyways, let me just check. Hold on, I'm just looking for something
That's
here.
a
You're
great,
always
gripping
looking for
story.
something. Always.
I
She's always looking
yeah.
for something.
So I'm
It's
just
like
trying
a
to
Quentin
make sure that
Tarantino
I'm not
movie.
going to mention names and shit like that. Anyways,
Don't just say
Myron is
them.
explaining to the chat how
there was
a penis pump
a
works.
family member who decided that they were going to go stay at my mother's apartment for the last week or week and a half of May, which I wasn't happy about because, I mean,
You don't get along with your family.
I just wasn't happy about that. But I was
You just
like,
don't like them.
okay, fine.
They don't like you.
I mean, technically, yes, I could have said no, but whatever. That happened.
How
Hold on a
is
second.
that?
I just gotta get my.
Y'all,
And Gucci said she's already told this story last night.
she told this last night.
Yeah, what Gucci said.
So this is a whole shit show. What you're about to hear. So, so for the first month, for the first
So we're
10
hearing
days
a
that I was at my
repeat
mother's
shit show?
apartment and I was doing all of the cleaning and packing up of everything and all of that, I had no interaction with anyone from management, like no one from head office, nothing. Which
Then how could you have
I didn't
said
really
no?
need anyways because I didn't need anything from them. And so it was, let me see. At the end of April, this pisses me off because at the end of April, I was already home, but my daughter had gone to my mom's apartment just to check on everything. Is my mic fucked again?
No, you're fucked.
Jesus fuck.
Jesus.
Hold
That's all you
on.
have to do to derail her is tell her that her mic is buzzing or some shit. She'll freak out.
Is my mic screwed again? What is going on?
You're breathing.
Hold on. Get this fucking thing off. How's that? Is that working? Is that better? Okay. I don't know what the fuck. Wait a minute. Is it this? I'm just gonna check my settings again because everything's annoying me today. Like I'm seriously, I'm gonna fucking snap. I know it. I'm gonna lose my
That's
shit.
nothing
Probably
new.
like anyway.
Ava.
Let me just check my settings. I don't know why it continues to do this to me. I gotta figure this out. Can you guys hear me though? It's good, great. So I'm at my mother's apartment for the first 10 days, whatever. Everything gets done. We get everything out.
Let me just explain something real quick. My sister passed away. And the day of her funeral, not even a week after she died, the day after her funeral, which was 5 days after she died, the woman who owned the house that she rented served my niece and nephew with an eviction notice. It was a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-story, humongous ass house. And we were able to clean all of that out in 2 weeks. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, some of it is still sitting in my house because I just cannot make myself go through it yet. So my house now looks like I don't know what, but we got it out of hers. And she's bitching because she had 2 months to get her mom's stuff out of an apartment.
And that the management isn't happy about the I mean, pretty soon they're going to take the stuff and start setting it outside.
Well, Ava, we probably could have moved faster than we did, but honestly, we couldn't stand to be in there for very long at a time. Or I'm sure we would have had it out even faster than we did. But it was a lot. And I wish we had had 2 months. Because at least then maybe we'd have had time to grieve before we had to move it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Probably 80% of her stuff. So I come home and the 20% of the things are still left in the apartment. And I'll explain the reason for that. But anyways, so at the end of April, my daughter went by my mother's apartment just to check it out. And there's a notice on the door. And it says something like, they're going to change the locks and do this inspection, blah, blah, blah. And I was confused because, like I said, my mother's rent was paid up until the end of May, but this was at the end of April. So this was 29th of April, I believe. But the inspection had been done the day before. This pissed me off because although I hadn't interacted with any of the management, they were notified of the situation and they had my information. But this bitch, we're going to call her Mary. She's the one who, I guess, deals with. Hold on a second. Hello. So she doesn't.
What the hell?
Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my.
Someone's out in the driveway waiting on her.
I can't do this. Hold on. Let's treat that. Anyways, so for whatever reason, Mary decides she doesn't have to contact me and let me know that any of this is happening. And it's a good goddamn thing that my daughter just happened to show up there, to check things out. Because had she not done that, they just would have started this process of whatever the fuck it was they thought they were going to do. So I call Mary and I'm like, hey, what's this all about? And she starts telling me that the rent is, only covers April. And yeah, so they're just going to go ahead and change the locks and do whatever they got to do. I said, no, I don't think you're going to do that because
I don't think you own the building.
There's my mother paid the last month, so she was paid up until May. So that was that pissed me off because I was just thinking, like, if my daughter hadn't gone there.
Okay, so wait one moment. I'm confused about something. She said that her mother's rent was paid up through May, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, well, today is the first day of July.
Yeah. What I'm saying. She's missing a month. Because some people lose a day. She's lost a month.
She lost the whole month of June. What?
Wow.
What the fuck? Crafty.
Mm-hmm.
This shit cannot be real. I can't.
And apparently, if she's still fighting people, she still hasn't got the shit out of there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's true, Breezy. She's spending on YouTube worried about me. But, I mean, how? Okay, so you had until the end of May, 2 months to get your mother's stuff out, and you still didn't get it out in 3 months, and now you want a bitch? Somebody please help me, Jesus, understand these stupid ass people. I have never in my life. And you have all the, exactly, Mama Four, you have all of these children, according to you, who are so helpful and wonderful and whatever. Why didn't they help you get the shit out of your mom's house? Your daughter just happened to show up at your mom's old apartment? Why? Do you think somebody believes that? And Corey, I hear you. I hear you. Leap year and you skip to June? Yeah, I get it. Her daughter just happened to show up at her mom's old apartment. No inclination that anything was wrong, just happened to show up there. And what? Your mother's shit was in the yard because you didn't ever go get it? I have no words.
What the fuck would they have done? And they didn't contact me. So that was at the end of April. So I'm arguing with Mary because she's getting on my fucking nerves, and she's just a cocky little bitch. Just a mouthy little bitch. So
Yeah, she's pissed off. You're 3 months behind.
That happened, and I just set her straight. I said, "Don't even think about it." I said, "You don't even for fuck's sake." I'm not responding to that. Anyways, so she the whole time now from that moment on, this bitch has done nothing but try to piss me off in every possible way she can. It's ridiculous. Like, she is just snarky and ignorant and rude and fuck off. I just can't stand this woman.
Have you tried emailing her?
She's only in her 20s. She's a girl. So every conversation I have with her, I don't know why she thinks she's going to pull rank, because there's no reason for that. Like, I'm just trying to get this process here. And she's just very unprofessional. Anyways.
Oh, she's unprofessional. So, okay.
Yeah. It's not that you're totally unlikable.
I can't even remember. There was a few other conversations I had with her. I don't remember what they were, but they pissed me off. So,
but did you email her?
Middle of April. I think it was around the middle of April, like so at some point, like after the last 2 weeks of April, my family member decides that they're going to go and stay in my mother's apartment, just live there for the last week and a half, and whatever.
You're paid up for another month.
The only problem I have with this person's partner, I don't fucking like that person, so I have no desire to be in the same fucking area or room or whatever as this person.
Family problems.
Okay, so now we're moving into the end of May. I'm supposed to go.
Are you sure?
So the last day of May, I believe, was on a Saturday. So I told this person, okay, so you need to be out by Friday, so I can come Friday after you leave, and I can start getting the rest of the things moved out and, clean up the rest of the apartment. And then this person says, well, I spoke to Mary, and Mary says I can stay till Saturday. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I contact Mary. I'm like, Mary, did you tell this person that they can stay until Saturday? And she says, yes. And I said, no, that's not okay with me, because I don't get along with this person's partner.
You don't live there.
And she says, well, I asked her, I said, listen, you need to ensure that they're removed by Friday, whatever time, I think I said around 6 o'clock. I said, just make sure they're removed by that time so I can go in and, spend the weekend there doing what I got to do. What was supposed to be Friday night into Saturday. She says to me, she can't do that because she's not going to get involved. This is a family dispute. How the fuck? No, she authorized them to stay there without even talking to me about it. She has no way of proving who they were because she never spoke to me about it. And she also said, yeah, you can stay till Saturday. So no, she needs to do this. But now she's saying, no, I'm not going to get involved. It's a family thing. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting fucking annoyed. And I tried to explain to her, I said, look, I need time to do what I have to do to empty this apartment. And she says, oh, well, okay, well, I'll do you a favor. I'll give you Sunday. You can stay till Sunday, which she's not giving me a favor, by the way, because this bitch isn't even there on the weekends. So it doesn't make a difference to her. I could have stayed till Sunday anyway. She wouldn't have known. I'm like, okay,
There's
great.
literally no one she could call and tell the story to.
Well, the family member didn't leave Saturday.
Well, not only that, but I've been literally sitting here writing this down, right? And in the beginning, Timid Soul, you've been listening to this too, I see. So here, Timid Soul has been doing exactly what I've been doing. So I've been sitting here writing down these dates, right? Originally, she said that it was paid to May. Her mother passed away on March 30th, and her next month's rent was paid, which would have been through the end of April. Then she said it was paid through the end of May.
Yeah.
How? Then she said somebody decided to move in the last week of April. What?
Yeah.
She don't even know what month she's in.
And trust me, no apartment manager is just going to let two randos stay up in an apartment and then claim. I mean, she knows who they are. If she says, I'm not getting involved in family shit, she knows that they're family.
I don't understand this at all. And this poor old Mary, bless her heart, she should have got a raise and a gift basket.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a gift certificate for a pedicure and a manicure. Maybe a massage after having to deal with this sawed off little bitch.
Or Sunday. They left on the Monday. So I'm like, oh, lovely. I love this. This is fucking great.
So you still had a solid week.
Now what am I going to do? So now starts this phone war with Mary, who is now being a complete fucking asshole, saying to me that I need to hurry up and get there and, get the rest of the things out. And I'm like,
she's sick of your shit.
Okay, I understand that, but understand that you're the reason that we're in this situation.
No shit.
Like you told this person that they could stay.
You could have came and went and taken stuff out of there the whole time they were there. How about that?
So we're going back.
You're the one who decided you didn't like somebody.
Who is your superior? Let me talk to them. She tells me no. She's like, you can call the main number and ask for them.
Yeah, by that time anybody would.
Now I'm trying not to fuck around too much here because my mother's things are there. And this asshole is now telling me she's changed the locks. She had already done that. Now we're into the early June. And I'm like, oh, okay. So she's now changed the locks. So I don't have a key. I have no access to my mother's apartment, although there are things in there. Now, here's the problem. The things that are in my mother's apartment are like the most sacred things that my mother owned.
Then why didn't you go in there despite this other person being there?
Those specific items were left is because those were the things that my sisters and I had not yet decided on who was going to get what, because according to the lawyers, we have to itemize everything and document who gets what. What?
I think even Meghan Markle would be like, look, this is just too much.
I don't know who that is. But anyways, so things like, okay, there's a shelf that my grandmother's father made for. It's a small shelf. It's just a small little tiny bookshelf. It's like one shelf and then a top shelf. It's just a small little book.
Just send us a picture of it. We don't care.
My dad made it. So it would be my great grandfather built this little bookshelf for my grandmother when she was, I don't know how old she was, but whatever, he made it.
Could have went on Friday and got it.
There's some porcelain dolls also that were my grandmother's. She has some linens that my grandmother and my grandparents got when they were married. I think they were married in 1948.
Just post a list of all the
family
shit.
Things, nothing of like value. But one of those old-fashioned doll carriages. You guys know the ones with the big wheels and the carriages, doll carriages. Things. There's just some things like that, little knickknacks and things from my mom, from my grandparents, and some things from my mother's grandparents.
Why wouldn't you have got those things out?
The reason that they were left there is, like I said, because I did not want to. Well, I really couldn't take them because my sisters and I hadn't figured out yet who was going to get what. And there's like some old letters and some things. Anyways, all sentimental stuff. On top of some, there was still some furniture left. Like my mother's bedroom set. She literally just purchased that 6 months before she passed away. She purchased like a year and a half ago a stand-up freezer. So there are some expensive things in there, like furniture wise. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I only care about these specific things that are
Then why didn't
sacred to
you
my
get them
family.
out?
And this fucking bitch is sending me now. I already told her I'm not talking to you on the phone anymore because you're rude. So we're going to communicate through email. So this is not working out. She sends me an email, and one of the emails was titled, "This is your last offer for removing your mother's belongings." Also, she told me that she was going to throw my mother's things in the garbage. Those are her exact words. I was like, I could not deal with this woman. So she sends me this email like a week and a half into June saying, "This is your last offer, pick a date." And also she says, you have to be here between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. I say, ask her why. Why does it have to be what, like, I don't understand. What are those hours? And she tells me that the reason it has to be before 3 is because at 3 o'clock is when the service elevator is no longer available. I know that's bullshit because when we were moving the things that we had free reign of that elevator. There was no time. We were moving shit out at, like, all day into the night. But suddenly this bitch is telling me, no, 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 no. We have to lock it at 3 p.m. I knew it was bullshit. So now I'm going above her to the, like, general manager or whoever. So I finally get to speak to her. And we'll call her Sandra. So Sandra, she seems very nice. She says, you know what? Let's not worry about any of the conversations that you've had. We're just going to focus on now and figure out, what we're going to do about getting, emptying the apartment. So we have a long conversation, like an hour long. She seems very nice. And she says to me, okay, from now on, you're only going to deal with me. I'm the general manager, and don't deal with Mary or anybody else in the office. Just deal with me. Great. I love that. So she sends me an email, like a confirmation email from
They said that for
basically a
Mary's
summary
benefit, not yours.
during our conversation. And she says that she was going to give me until June the 30th to have everything out. And that at any time that I wanted to go, to just let her know, and she would pass that information on, and would be good to go. And that was fantastic news for me. And I was telling her, as we were talking about these dates, I mentioned to her that that kind of sucked because June the 30th is actually the anniversary of my mother's mother passing away. She passed away on June the 30th, which is, I mean, at this point, it's okay. So on Thursday, I emailed her, letting her know that I wanted to come by the next day, being Friday, just this past Friday. And that's the day that I wanted to, I was going to come by and, and do what I had to do. She doesn't fucking respond to this email. So I sent another email Friday. It was around Friday morning or something, or noon. I can't remember. It was before noon, though. I sent her another email. I'm like, hey, so I'd like to come by today and do what I got to do. Could you let them know that I'm going to be there so they can open the apartment door? No response. Fucking Friday. No response. I tried calling her Thursday and Friday. My daughter tried calling her. No answer. So now I'm having anxiety all weekend. As you guys know, I had a lot of anxiety last night. And so then today, I'm on the phone immediately. As soon as I get up, I'm phoning people. So apparently nobody's answering the fucking phones today. So I finally call head office or whatever fucking somebody there answers. And this person on there is an idiot. And I guess she's reading the emails or she's reading the notes or whatever. And she's just like, I swear she must have been fucking AI. I'm not even kidding you. She kept repeating herself. She was for like an hour. She kept saying, well, you were instructed that you had until today to empty the apartment. And I kept responding to her. I understand that. Yes, that's true. However, part of that was me contacting this person, and then they were going to relay that information and make sure the apartment was unlocked. She never responded to my email, and she's not responding to my calls. What am I supposed to do with this? And she kept repeating it. Like, she was like, well, I don't know about that, but they made it very clear that you only had until today. Listen, I cannot deal with stupidity. I have zero tolerance for that. So,
Yeah, it's bad enough. You got to
hey,
deal with your
Blair,
own.
is that, what are you doing? I see when you go live sometimes. What case are you working on? I don't know. I'm bitching right now is what I'm doing, Blair. That's what I'm doing. I'm bitching. So anyways,
That makes sense. That makes
where
some
was I?
sense.
So I spent this bitch. I'm on the phone with this fucking moron for an hour, and all she's doing is repeating herself over and over again.
Maybe it's a point you just weren't getting.
I got nowhere today. You know why? Everybody that I have spoken to leading up to this is off. They're all
Working
off.
for Natasha.
Nobody's in the fucking office.
Sure.
Because tomorrow is like our 4th of July. It's Canada's birthday. So I think they all took this long weekend. And I'm over here like, oh, this is fucking, I love this. This is, you know what? Listen, I'm going to say this. If they touch anything that is in my apartment, where is Claire? Hold on a second.
Tomorrow
I
is
thought
the
you had a
1st
wrench,
of July.
Will. Hold on, let me fix that. I thought you had a wrench. Maybe I didn't give your wrench back because I took everybody's wrenches when I had a temper tantrum. But hold on, I'll fix it. Anyways, my point is, tomorrow's a holiday here. And, oh yeah, Blair and I, we've been in love for a long time. It's kind of a secret, really. Why isn't this working?
Gross.
Hold on. I always get your notifications too. Where are you? There you go. There you go, Will. Sorry about that.
But you give him a wrench.
A while ago and just snatched all the fucking wrenches. Anyways, so what I did today is I was on the phone all day. Yes. So here's what I think happened. I think that all of the people that were supposed to be dealing with me just decided to take a long fucking weekend. Because instead of just going into work on Monday, these motherfuckers just decided, no, we're just going to just not go in. Nobody was available today. And I'm upset because I'm thinking, like, what am I supposed to do with my mother's things? Like, this is really troubling for me.
So the two people that were in there have been gone since the last week of April.
Yes, that is actually the infamous Glairer. He's Mr.
He's
True
infamous.
Crime now. He does true crime.
He's not just famous, he's infamous.
Anybody, if you guys watch him, then you'll know. He's pretty good at it, you know. Very good at it. No. Well, 71 tomorrow is the actual holiday, but I think because there was a Monday in between that. Hey, are you staying in? Okay. There was a Monday in between it, so I think they just skipped out. And it's just annoying to me. But
this is her raging, by the way,
to share with you guys. So
Hey, babe.
I was on FaceTime with Robbie, and he had Oscar over there. In case you guys are wondering, this is the story that Robbie was referring to when he said that I was going to share this story. There was a penis bump involved.
Hey.
And Oscar gave me a demonstration on how that works. Like a whole...
Excuse me?
Yeah.
or
I was
FaceTime.
concerned. I was like, oh my God, that looks like it hurts, because it kind of looked like it hurt. I mean, it was wild. But
did she just say that Oscar
Gave her a demonstration.
physically showed her how to use a penis pump on himself?
And it looked like it hurt.
Which means that he was on camera, not Lorraine, with his dick.
With his meat and two veg out, pumping it up with a bicycle pump.
Being tugged on. I hope he cleaned it.
This is the same Oscar that had to run out to the car to get away from Siren, right?
Yeah, and Siren's sitting up on panel. Wow.
Yeah, she did, didn't she, Luigi? Yeah, I'm going to change my picture. I'm grossed out by it now.
I'm dumbfounded right now.
I got a lesson on that. So now I know how to use a penis pump.
Well, I mean, I guess that's something that you would need to use, right?
Oh my God. Is that better? Mono audio. No, I don't want to do that. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me just test my volume. I don't know. Is that any better?
Makes it too easy. All you have to do is go in there and say, I can't hear you.
Violent. I mean, he really, under the bright, glaring lights of the bathroom, there it was. And I was watching him show me how it's done. And I was a little worried. I'm not going to lie. But I don't know if it works, though. I mean, I don't know. The glarer, on the other hand, he does not need one of those. If you know, you know.
I don't want to know.
Infamous for that too. And I'm just saying. I mean, I personally am not.
I don't want to
Anyways,
know. I don't want to know. No.
I'm sure people do care about some people's.
No.
Pics,
No. Shut up. Shut up. No. I don't want to know. These are not things that anybody wants to know. Nobody wants to know that you sat there and watched Oscar stick his dick in a penis pump and you thought it hurt. Nobody wants to know that. And then she's making these, what she, I'm sure, thinks are vague references about the glarer. I don't want to know that either.
Now, I think the Glare himself made it clear months and months ago that a certain GW was sending around his dick pic to other people. So, of course, everyone already knows all about that old fiasco. If you know, you know.
Well, I didn't know, and I don't want to know, but now I do know, and I wish I didn't know. And how do you, how? Yes, Janessa, yes.
Right,
how?
but eating a lollipop is disgusting, right?
It's perfectly fine to watch a gay man stick his dick in a penis pump and show you how it works while you sit there saying that looks like it hurts. But me literally eating a freaking sucker is grooming children.
Yeah.
Can somebody please tell me what planet I'm on? Because I'm pretty sure that this whole place over here is on a completely different planet somewhere in the nether regions of hell.
Yeah.
I can't even hold on to my mouse. I'm over here just all kinds of bumfuzzled. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Okay, babe. Lynn, I'm right there with you. Like, Scott, really, Planet Dick? Don't forget, Dickie bragged about how she always swallows. I'm sorry, but I cannot even think about her and not see the plumber.
Janessa with the pun there. I see what you did.
I can't.
We can't let her suck us into this world.
And let me just remind y'all. She said she always swallows. And that she wanted to fornicate with, who she put up pictures saying he was yummy. And I still can't figure out if he's wearing a thong or if his ass crack is just dirty. This is the mental picture I have when somebody says, she says she always swallows. Whoa.
Wow.
I'm sorry, give me virtual sex any day of the fucking year. Do you hear me? Huh. Finger bang, what the fuck ever, Robbie said. Any day other than this right here. Who can look at this and put a yummy sticker or a kissy face? He has freaking arthritic knuckles and a glove on one hand, a dirty ass crack, and his hair looks like it was chewed by the same beaver as Mrs. Portland.
And that room had to smell funky as shit if you had to pull the whole toilet off.
How do you look at this and think yummy? What is in his ass crack?
You sure she wasn't meaning that, like, ironically? Was she really like, oh, this guy's so hot?
I can't right now. Like, I can't. Hey, babe.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Natasha. Hey, Fuck Master. Hey, y'all. First
What's
of
up,
all,
buddy?
babe. Good morning, and I love you.
Good morning. I love you too.
Yeah.
This is it could be a tramp
Yummy.
stamp his dick crack.
Babe.
Yes. What?
Remove this. It's morning in my side, and I cannot see this yummy. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, dear, but this is what I picture every time somebody says something about Nikki and sex. The fact that this is what she finds attractive or yummy.
This is attractive or yummy? What the fuck?
She put this sticker on it that says yummy and with a kissy face because she told Amy that she wanted to have sex with this man.
Oh my god. This man also wants sex.
He's on all fours because he probably can't walk.
With some boy.
He's old.
He's old and he also needs something. Check her back.
I don't know. I don't know what this is. This area back here. I've zoomed in.
This
Oh, I
man
can.
also want a dick.
Babe, Becky, I can show you her ex-husband. One moment. This is her ex-husband.
So
Well,
wait,
for free plumbing. Okay, her ex is the one in the front. Yes, dear.
this is the ex-husband of Nikki?
Nikki. Mm-hmm.
Nikki Barty?
Yes.
See, he is happy after leaving Nikki. He is much happy.
Yeah.
See the smile on his face. Yeah, the smile tells everything.
I can't.
Yeah,
No,
like
he's not.
he's escaped from the jail.
Like he escaped from a jail. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Yeah, analogy there. Um, I mean, her ex husband's not that bad. That's his twin brother, apparently, sitting there beside him. Oh, he is a sharp cookie there, Pocket Sand, but don't you know he's ignorant and an idiot and what else? Uh, autistic, according to Robbie. Yeah, all those things. No, he's not a bad
mm,
looking man.
No, we're not dragging him either.
Mm-mm. No, I have no, her husband, I have no issue with. He's not a bad looking man. But that dude that was on all fours, what the actual hell?
Yeah, that's a
what the
midlife
actual fuck?
crisis if I ever heard one.
Midlife crisis?
Like yummy
That's,
toilet man. That's a butt
I don't
hanging
even
out guy.
know.
You're my dream.
No words.
Yeah, I also think he's a plumber, but mm, yeah, his profile picture is
And
not her.
his fiance is attractive. But how does he
Oh,
have a fiance if he's still married to her?
I guess you could say fiance in name only.
I think she like gays.
She does.
Yeah,
She literally said
or
that she likes to
or
flirt
maybe
with gay men. She likes to flirt with gay men because there's no danger in it. Because she
yeah,
doesn't like
maybe
relationships with men,
yeah.
which,
Man doesn't like relationship with her, not she.
well, that's probably true too, but
Man doesn't like relationship with her. She
she said
likes to.
she doesn't like the beginning stages of a relationship because she doesn't like what was it that she said? She said she doesn't like the um
Oh, I don't care whether they like or not. We just fuck them.
what? What did you say?
I say that we don't care what they like or not. We just fuck them.
Just fuck them off. Yes, I know. Um
Yeah,
okay. So, yeah, okay. I don't even this story is like never ending.
yeah.
Oh, oh, they're talking about us again.
Ow,
Imagine that.
ow. Pocket sand. I shock when he said he didn't care if her husband balls to
They're literally over there laughing and gagging because they said Natasha's boy toy and her just exchanged I love yous.
Wait, I
Gag.
want to clear one thing. Wait, Pocket sand. I hope you cannot polish a rocket today.
Really?
Yeah, last
Really?
night
Really?
she says she's polishing a rocket.
Pocket Sand, did you polish your rocket today?
So they're really doing play-by-play over there, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was just reading. Okay, hang on. Let me see what the rest is. It says, I can't believe after all of the documentaries that are made about scammers in Pakistan that she is literally